So yun, welcome back ulit sa aking panibagong video. My name is Jacko here, B. Alejandre. So, i-discuss naman natin yan or explain. Hindi ko lahat ma-explain to siguro kasi medyo hindi ko matandaan yung iba pero explain ko kung ano yung nalalaman ko. So yun, umpisa na natin. Introduction to server. So, ano nga ba yung server? Ito yung server na nagre-respond. Ang server is nagre-respond sa mga client o yung pag kunwari ang server madalas ko nakikita sa paglalaro ng online games. So yun, yung parang may pinaka-server kayo. So doon kayo sasali or doon kayo ng pinaka-server, doon magsasalihan na lahat ng client, lahat ng gamers. So magkakaharap-harap kayo, magkakakampi, magkakalaban. So ganun lang. Server lang is yung parang mag-respond sa mga need nyo kayong mga client. Kuwari basta yun, ganun lang yun, yung parang pinaka mag-respond sa inyong mga kailangan server. Learning objectives. After reading this information sheet, students must be able to elaborate the concepts of servers computing, determine the typical types of server, explain the difference between server computer versus workstation client, cannot establish connection to server, message of hopelessness for those who are uploading files online, posting photos on Facebook, downloading torrent file from peer network, and streaming videos online. But what is this message all about? What is the server that this message referring to? Or in other hand, with what is server? Ayun na nga yung parang ito na, uploading files online, posting posts. Kung makikita nyo, halos may connection yung kailangan nyo, parang may network data ganun, kasi need talaga ng data or wifi connection kung gagawa ng server or sa mga sasalihan ng server. Kailangan meron kang network na sa internet para magawa ito. So server, it is a physical computer that provides service to all client computers connected to it, allowing them client computer to access available information or resources. An entity in the client server programming model, where the server is a software or a program running on one or multiple computers that manage resources and services of the network while handling requests from different computer to access said resources. So yun na nga, ang server yung nag-respond sa mga client at kung anong mga katanungan ng client, kinon yung mga requests, tinatry pa rin ng server. Ang server is parang malaking malaking PC na madaming nilalaman kasi madaming client na kailangan ng server. Sa isang server, madami rin makakasali. May mga limit din yan. So, yun. Physical computer din yan. Service to all client. Lahat ng client yan, sinaservice hanggat kaya. Minsan, may reserve din na mag-error ang pinaka-server kasi hindi na kaya sobrang dami ng client. So, yun, meron din limitation ang pagkaano ng server sa mga client. May limitation. So, access available information. Yun, nagbibigay ng information ganon sa mga client. Running on the one or multiple computers. Yun, ganon ang server. In short, server is a software or hardware that gives services to other hardware and software entity. So, yun nga sinasabi ko. Software hardware ang isang server is ayun lang ang kanyang ginagawa sa pagbibigay ng service sa mga client. Two typical types of server. Web server. The internet is based on web servers that respond to requests from clients such as web browser. Ayun na nga. Ang web browser is doon yung parang mga pagsi-search ng mga query Facebook, yung mga ganon, yung parang pinaka-server niyan sa mga client yung mga yun, sa mga Facebook, Yahoo, basta yung mga web servers, yung mga ganon. So, yun na nga. Application server. A server that provides services to applications such as a mobile app. For example, a weather app on your phone might contact to server for weather data. So, yun na nga yung example niya is weather app. So, yun, ayun yung parang server na makikita mo yung pinaka-weather ngayon. Kuwari, tatanungin mo kung ano, kasi ang weather app yung parang medyo advanced yan eh. Kumbaga meron siyang pag-advantage. What if magtanong nga ba ang client kung ano ang araw, kung kailan sila alis, kuwari bukas, kung anong weather bukas. So, ganun lang yung parang mag-respond lang yung application na yun para malaman mo kung ano yung kung anong weather bukas. Ganun ang ginagawa ng weather app. So, yun. So, next is communication server. Servers that provide clients with a network connectivity and other communications such as voice. For example, a telecommunication device that provided 3G or Wi-Fi to phone and other clients. So, yun na nga. Pinaka-server nyo is yung query is yung messenger. So, yun, messenger. Then, dalawa kayong nag-uusap doon sa video call or call lang sa messenger. Then, pag-call kayong dalawa, yung basta meron kayong communication, kailangan nyo talaga ng internet data sa paggamit nito. Messenger is makakatawag ka lang kung may data ka. Para kasi nga lang yan is cellphone yung SIM. Makakatawag ka lang kung may load. Ganon. So, yun. Ang maganda sa ganon is pwede kang matawagan kahit wala ka load. Pero sa messenger, sa mga Facebook, sa mga may communication nga sa pagtawagan is sa communication service, kahit server is yung mga, basta may communication kayo dyan na need ng network para makapag-usap kayo na malayo man, malapit, kung nasan man kayo na, pero may communication kayo, may internet dyan, makapag-communication kayo at ayun ang gawain ng communication server na magsa-service lang sa inyo. So, name servers. Servers that look up addresses such as mapping a domain name to an IP basic infrastructure for a network such as internet. So, yun, ito ata yung paglalagay ng mga name sa mga browser. Yan lang. So, yun. Directory service. Servers that look up sources on a network such as users, groups, and devices act an infrastructure that is essential to network security such as authenticating users. So, yun nga, ito nga naman yung mga sa users, group, and devices. Yung mga pag-ano nila, yung look up sources networks. So, yun. API, a server that implements functionality for other software by offering an API. Database server provides access to a database. Magbibigay siya ng access sa database. Yung server. File server provides access to file. Game server that implement games or service for games such as social elements of gameplay. So, yun na nga yung kaya sabi ko kanina yung pagsali sa isang room ng server na magkakasali ang magkatropa, magkakaibigan, magkakaklase para sila ay magkatagpo, magkalaban o magkakampi. So, yun ang ginagawa ng game server. Media server delivers media such as streaming video or audio. So, yun. Yung pag-i-stream nyo. Yung para bang sa media server yung nag-respond sa mga sinasabi nyo, sa mga nakikinig nyo. So, ganun lang sa pag-stream nyo. So, next is proxy server. Acts as an intermediary between clients and server to implement function such as security, monitoring, or anonymization. System services, yung proxy yung parang ito yung pinaka-backup, ang alam ko, ito yung backup niya, yung proxy server. System services, a system is software that performs automation, calculation, and other function that aren't directly used by people. They are often implemented with a service that run on servers such as microservices. Advantage of using server computer. Wait. So, yun, yung ito nga pa yung parang pinaka na, ito yung mga ginagamitan ng mga server services to, mga web application server, communication server, name server, directory service, API, file server, game server, media server, proxy server, system server. Advantage of using server computer. Server contains more powerful processor than a desktop computer. They support multiple processors, multiple cores, and multiple threads. So a lot of virtual machine can reside in single server without any compromise in performance. Server support advanced RAM technologies like DDR4 SDRAM that is scalable, gives a better performance and more secure. Have a higher storage capacity, multiple disks can be inserted into them. Servers are manufactured and optimized for 24 times 7 and 7 operation while desktop are not. Built to support multiple user application and multiple user access. Desktop generally support single users, have multiple network interface card and support technologies like adapter, teaming and link aggregation, so multiple interface can be bonded together to achieve a higher throughput and traffic can fail over adjacent adapters. Graphic capabilities of servers are generally very basic as they are not expected to give graphical output themselves, but servers are optimized for multi-user applications like database access. Support hot swappable hard disks. Server Servers are mostly rack mountable. They are compact IU 2U in size and hence don't take up much space, unlike that tower-based desktop CPUs. Since servers are rack mountable, they can take advantage of structured cabling maintained by a system administrator for central location like a data center, so it is it is easier to apply security policies to the server and back up all critical data. With individual desktop, things are up to the user. So parang ang sinasabi lang nito is yung mga need ng isang computer or yung mga kailangan sa computer. So yung mas makakabuti, kung ano yung mas maganda, kung ano yung mas magiging compatible. So yun. So yun naiintindihan ko dito. So yun nga. Sinasuggest naman dito yung mga magaganda sa isang computer. So 3 servers versus workstation. A server is an application or device that performs services for connected clients as part of client servers architecture. A workstation is a personal computer that is used for high-end applications such as graphic design, video editing, CAD, 3D design, or other CPU and RAM intensive programs. So yun nga, sinasabi lang dito is yung parang kung kakayanin ng 3 server ang isang workstation na high-end na PC, madaming ginagawa kung makakapag-respond ba ng ayos. So, yun nga, sinabi dito yung graphic design, video editing, CAD, CAD, 3D design, or other CPU and RAM intensive. Pero, kakayanin naman yan na isang server sa wag lang masyadong bibiglahin yung gano'n. Basta, teka lang. Oops, teka lang yun. Sabay, yun nga. kung server is an application of the best performance. Kayang-kaya to ng isang server. Server operating system or server OS is advanced operating system specially designed to run on server sides which is specialized computer that operates with a client server architecture to serve the requests of connected clients computer on the network. In today's cloud computing world, a variety of server operating system alternatives available for clients and companies. Next is Windows Server. Is a server operating system developed by Microsoft as a part of this Windows network family, which is getting developed concurrently with Windows 10 OS. Red Hat Enterprise Linux is a popular Linux distribution OS developed by Red Hat and target toward the commercial computer market. That Red Hat Enterprise Linux, a world-leading multinational software company based in America, it provides open source software solution and production to various enterprises and communication around the world and deals in Linux Enterprise after payment and Fedora for free it is users. So yun, yung Red Hat Enterprise pala is popular na parang server to na nagli-lead sa buong mundo ata siguro to. Leading multinational lang pala software company. Sa multinational software company lang siya world's leading based in America. So yun, isa na pa to sa pinaka popular at isang nagli-lead sa server para sa mga user sa magandang response. So yeah. Ubuntu OS is a popular open source operating system for computer laptops, tablets, phone, and cloud computing. This Linux-based OS is designed to work on multiple platforms that can run everywhere from desktop PCs, the smartphones, and the tablet to the server and the cloud environment. It is said to be secure, fast, and economically scalable. It helps make the most of infrastructure, whether to deploy a cloud or a web farm. Ubuntu server supports the most popular hardware and software. So ito nga yung nag-open source para sa mga gadgets katulad ng laptops, tablets, phone, and cloud computing, yung mga desktop PCs, gano'n. Yun is parang pinaka server yung Ubuntu OS services. CentOS is another Linux distribution that attempts to provide a free enterprise class community-supported computing platform functionally compatible with its upstream source Red Hat Enterprise Linux, a community enterprise OS that is pre-rebuilt open source package for the popular Red Hat Enterprise Linux. So yan, SUSE OS is a Linux-based computer operating system. It is built on top of the open source Linux kernel and is distributed with system and application software from other open source projects. This premier Linux operating system built from the enterprise works perfectly on the variety of hardware platform. It is a leading server operating system by SUSE. It is designed for servers, mainframes, and workstation, but can be installed on desktop computer, personal, and as well a testing purpose. So yun nga, isa din to sa isang magandang operation system Itong SOSI na pwede mong i-install sa mga gadgets o sa mga desktop computers mo. Oracle Linux Server is an open cloud-ready infrastructure that can be used throughout Oracle Cloud and Oracle Engineered System. Oracle Linux Service is a proven operating system that is available in cloud on premises or as an embedded system. Oracle Linux Server is designed to provide the reliability, capability, security, and performance for demanding enterprise workloads. It is built for enterprise level experience. So yun, ito yung mga OS na mga popular na OS dito sa ating bansa, sa ating lugar, sa ating mundo. So yan ang Windows Server, Red Hat Enterprise Linux, Ubuntu OS, CentOS, SUSE OS, Oracle Linux Server. So ayun ang mga server na yan. So ang server nga naman is nag-respond sa isang client. Ang server is nag-respond din, ang client is nag-request. So yun lang. So thank you sa panonood at sana may natutunan kayo. Hindi ako pro para magkanto. Ito in-explain ko lang yung alam ko. So yun. Thank you sa panonood talaga. Thank you. See you next video.